Good evening, everybody. Welcome to HOR Season 5, Round 5 in Spain, sponsored by 4J Studios. Last night's race went down to the wire. Will we have the same again tonight? Let's see. Can Sergit keep his form going? Will Mike follow up with a second win? Can Jensen get back on the podium after 3 straight wins? Obviously last night we had quite a few retirements. Thrilling last few laps with Mike Messi chasing down Sergio and getting him maybe 50 metres before the line. Superb finish by Avatarius in P3. Few races had a race to forget. Schlee, Fingers, Chris, Sausage, Banksy, Con. So what will tonight throw up? Here we go, Q1. New guy racing tonight, TTV Gaming Boss, or as I will call him, The Boss. Banksy is on a quali ban as of 2 incidents last night, so will not be partaking in qualifying tonight. He will start at the back of the grid. I'm going to throw this out there, Pedro to win tonight. I've got your back, Pedro, you're going to win. So Mike Messi, The Boss, first 2 out on track, Con on his way out. And Fingers, both Renaults coming out early. Scary Sausage is missing from qualifying, may make it for the race, otherwise he may make an appearance into the commentary box with me. Right. Banksy has retired, as I just said, quali ban. Right, so Con is out, Mike Messi, Fingers, RJ Epic, who has missed 3 races. So we'll be looking for some good points. Jensen out, Sergio, The Boss. Looks like quite a few of the drivers are sporting the pumpkin helmet. Right, let's have a look at the lap data. Weebeg's out on the hard, same as Mitch. Right, so come there on his fast lap. So at the moment we'll have Con, The Boss, Jensen, RJ Epic, Fingers, Mike Messi all on a hot lap, who will set the tone for this qualifying session. Tricky couple of corners here. Seen many people spin, myself included. Mike Messi of a 1:19.7. The Boss of a 1:22. Jensen of 1:18.7. Here comes Con. 1:18.4. And Fingers comes over 1:19.5. So Schlee is on an out lap now. Let's jump on board with RJ Epic. Comes to the end of his lap. Tricky little chicane that one, I've always struggled with that. No, straight into the pits. So Rebegs is in the pits. We've got Sergio on a lap. Sergio about to finish his lap. Last night's second place, 1:21.1. Really thought Sergio was going to win the race last night. Gutted for him. Right, yellow flag sector 2. Let's see. Pedro. My pick to win, Pedro. Pedro the Bullet. Right, let's jump on board. Right, Chris Alien. My little pumpkin has a point to prove tonight. Lovely camera view there. Oh, Slick Schlee with a 1:20.0. That's nice from Pedro the Bullet, getting out Chris's way there. Let's see what Chris puts up here. 1:19.3. So Pedro the Bullet on his out lap. Right, let's watch Pedro the Bullet. Scarla 1:22.1. Mitchell 1:47 on the hards. Minutes left of the session. So far we have Con P1 followed by Jensen, Fingers, Chris Alien, Mike Nessie, Schlee, Surgit, Skarma, The Boss, Mitch, and Pedro Epic Beggs. Avatarius have not set times yet. Oh, that's the corner that catches you out. Let's see. Mitch is still on a lap. Jensen back out. Mitch 1:24. I think Mitch will go faster than that. Right, Jensen is retired. Jensen, interesting. Jensen was just going back out on track. Right, here we are with Rebegs. On the prancing pony. Right, Rebegs. Avatar is still not out of the pits. Rebegs at 1:18.9. Great time. Great time. Right, Mitch is still on track. No, let's have a watch of Sergio. Great qualifying yesterday. And the Toro Rosso. Here comes the tricky couple of corners now. They don't look tricky, but they've caught many people out. No improvement from Sergio. It doesn't matter, nobody can go out of this session. Next session, Q2, we'll have 5 dropouts. Right, so Chris Alien is back out on track. Chris Alien is not back out on track. Chris Alien was teasing. Well, Mitch going for another lap. Let's see. Oh, Sergio's still on track. Lee has retired. So Avatarus, we still need Avatarus to do a lap. Unless there is an issue that we do not know about. Oh, lovely view there. Mitch, vroom, straight for it. Nicely done by Mitch there. See a little twitch as he was coming through that one, but he held it well. Fingers has retired from the session. Let's see a bit more improvement from Mitch here. 1:22.3, massive improvement there from Mitch. Fantastic lap. Well, just over 5 minutes left of the session. Sergio's still out on track. Oh, the boss is on and out. They've had a little spin. Let's see, Sergio's still going. Let's keep on with the boss. Is new to the league. Started today. Just Sergio out on track. Chris has retired. Okay, see how close it is. Top 3, all within 5/10 of each other. Top 7, all under a second of each other. I'm sure Mike has more. I'm sure Sergio has a bit more pace, but maybe Con, Jensen, Beggs are just too fast. Sergio's still on. Sergio the only one on track. There's some lovely messages from Pedro on the stream. His real name, Pedro's real name, is a girl's name. There you go, Sergio back into the pits. I don't know what's going on with Avatarius. So 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes left of this session. So the boss has come out for another attempt. Right, so the boss, last man on track, Avatar, still yet to come out. So for Q2, looks like Pedro probably be in the drop zone. He's my pick to win, Pedro. Hopefully at some point we'll have somebody else coming with me to do the commentating, because it's really hard to commentate on Pedro because he's so boring. The rest of the guys are good to commentate on, bring a bit of action on the track. Pedro, no. Well, Chris is on the chat. Oh, boss, terrible line there for that. No, just over a minute left of this session. Lots of comments on the stream from Pedro. I'm not going to say how I really feel about it because we're on a stream and we're live. So here comes the boss. Fly through there. See if he can improve. He is safe no matter what. 20 seconds left of the session. Oh, he's lost his wheel. That is that session over. That, well, I will say, was the most excitement out of that session. So Q2, we'll see what tyres everybody's going to start the race on, but 5 will drop out, or 4. Let's see, Mike Jensen, first two to come out. Mike Banks is retired due to his quali ban. Right, Con's coming out, fingers are coming out. Both Renaults coming out. Their numbers together make 69, which is Chris's number. Look forward to seeing Pedro coming out and doing the lap, see if he can stay on track this time. Jensen on his way out. Epic out. Skarma coming out. Avatar is coming out. Seems like Avataris must have just saved his tyres. Let's have a watch of old Fingers, my old pal. Had some great qualifying form, just not so lucky in the races, especially when Pedro's near him. Schley is still in the pits. No, Fingers has gone back in. Fingers is back in. Right, let's have a watch of. Let's have a watch of Skarma. New to the league. In his 6-7 races. Let's see how he handles Spain. Let's get the lap data up. Sorry, people. Right, so Skarma will be starting the race on the softs. Let's see what tyres everybody has on. There you go. Con on the hards. Jensen on a 119.2 on the mediums. Pedro, don't forget to change the tyres, otherwise you're going to come out, do a lap and go back in. Pedro, you're a funny man. Mike Messi is on the hards as well. So Con a 128 something or other. Skarma a 121. Just have the times up. It's got a 121.4, that's a good time. Oh, and then there's a little spin. And if he'll stay still while Mike goes past Avatarius, that's it, brilliant. There you go, steadily fast while the fast cars come through. Alright, so Sergio at 119.3. Mike Messi is on a lap. No, Mike Messi is coming back in. I'm looking forward to watching Pedro and Schley. Pedro just to see if he can keep it on the track, and Schley wasn't racing tonight, but for some reason he's here. Hopefully he'll finish the race tonight. I think there's no castle section. Who is out on track? Weebeggs is on an out lap. Right, Jensen, 192, still the fastest on the softs. That's a different strategy. Weebeggs on the mediums. Oh, Schlee and Pedro out. Let's see what Weebeggs does. 119.3. Right, let's jump on board with off-track Pedro. Here goes Pedro. Hopefully Fingers is not on the track. Oh, Fingers is coming out behind Pedro. That is lucky for Fingers. We all know what Pedro is like. Nice to just take Fingers out. Come on, Pedro, that's it, mate. Keep it on the track. Doing well so far. Hang on a minute, I think we're going to get the boss. I'm going to skip a bit of the stream. Here we go. Pedro at 128 must have done very well with that time. UTV Game Boss has left the session. Right, so Schlee 119.8. Oh, Chris starting on the hards. The boss has joined the party. No problem, mate. You're not the only one that will have that. Quite a few people will have that. Yeah, it has been. Pedro's lucky to stay on track. He's normally off the track, Pedro. Bit dodgy as well. Right, that would be Weebeggs then. Oh, Scary Sausage has joined. He's late, but he's in time for the race. Sailing a 119.5.
There we go, hello.
There you go, I think if they can hear you now, they can hear you. Right, Skarmo, another outlet. Fingers
Right,
in
we've got Chris.
119.8.
And unlock. Let's see what he can do. We've got Green Finger.
Oh, he's
On the
back
lap
in the
at the moment.
pits.
Oh, no, he's going back into the pits now.
Right, we just have Mitch. Ah, there you go, Mike Messi. I'm expecting a good lap from Mike. No pressure, Mike.
Hopefully he can string together a brilliant lap to put himself into Q3.
I don't doubt Mike won't. I'm sure he will.
True, he is a very good driver.
He is very quick. He's my little Mikey.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Yep,
Right,
he's
so
got a clear track ahead of him, no one else on track, so that might help him.
different strategies here at the moment, though. You've got Skarma, Avatar is starting on the softs. Chris on the hards, only one on the hards, and the rest will be starting on the mediums.
Very true.
What tyres are you going to start on? Well, have
Me
you not
personally,
decided yet? Yeah, you personally, what are you going to start on?
probably gonna go for the hards and then go on to the. Probably depends on how far I can stretch the hards. If I can stretch them hard, far enough, I'll probably switch over to the softs.
Nice, good plan. Right, here
It
comes Mike.
depends.
It does depend. Avatar has internet problems. Someone
Oh
invited
no.
back.
To be fair though, at least I'm not in Q2, because I crashed out in Q1.
Yes, that would be why. Should have stayed in, you shouldn't have gone and done another one.
Yeah, I was doing it on all tyres and trying to push too fast. Tyres were cold as well, so.
Well, the bonus of that is you get free tyre choice for the start of the race.
True, but I could have just. Right, yeah. I'm back in. I'm just currently spectating Mitch. He's on his outlap at the moment.
Mitch, my South African brother.
Yeah.
He's like a very strong
Strangely,
lap
because
from
like, you're commentating it, but you can see it live. It's strange.
Yeah. Let's see what Mike does here. 119.7, fifth. So Skarma is now
Can't say
in the
he's
drop
doing
zone.
bad though.
Con is coming out for an outlap. Right, let's have a
Mitch
look
is
at
on his
Mitch.
outlap.
Let's watch Mitch. Jensen has retired.
Oh, yep.
Hopefully Mitch will get.
7th gear down the straight.
Hopefully Mitch will get at least a 121.
Yep.
Ring Fingers is retired.
Down to 4th into turn 1 and turn 2. Up into gear 6 for turn 3 and 4. Braking for turn 5. Gone down to gear 4 for turn 5. Braking now for turn 6. Hopefully Mitch will string together a brilliant lap to put himself into Q3.
I'd love to see it.
He's got a low fuel warning, but hopefully he can make the lap. DRS enabled. Up to 7th, up to 8th. Down to 3rd, second gear.
Off-roader Pedro has retired from the session.
Pedro is still the man that you're rooting for to win the
yes,
race.
definitely. I want Pedro to win. I want Pedro.
Nice,
I want Pedro to have the commentator's curse.
Is my mic a bit quieter? Do you want me to turn it up?
No, you're not. Your mic's fine. Your mic's fine to me. Let's see, what does Mitch do?
Could be
121
my
3.
earphones
Or
I'm using to
121
listen to the
2.
stream.
Right, so
Right,
Con, last one out on track.
let's see what he can do in the
No,
Renault.
I think he's going slowly.
That's unfortunate. That could have been a good lap if he continued. Maybe you'd never know. He's supporting the pumpkin helmet.
Hopefully he leaves it all till the next one.
Right, we'll find out in a minute.
As Con
Right,
is
so
the
our
champion.
Right, the 4 people who have been knocked out are Sham, Mitch, Banksley, and Arjun.
Banksy wasn't knocked out. Banksy was in a quali ban for
Oh yeah, he's
2
got
incidents
Colin,
last night. Yeah,
Yep, for last night's contact.
took his punishment very well.
Yep, he don't really want to. To be fair though, from what I've been reading through the league, and it seems that people seem to be very, like, well in this league.
Yeah, a lot of us have raced together for a while. Especially the likes of Chris Schlee, Fingers, Pedro.
Yeah, Alien,
Mitch.
I think, is probably one of the fairest admins I've seen.
Yeah, so a few of them have raced together for a while. I was racing with them 3 seasons. I'm just taking a break from it. Can't bother with it.
We're gonna have to get a new commentator.
Well, we're gonna hopefully sort something out. Hopefully.
Probably hopefully get a permanent. I know someone who might do. I don't know though. I'll have to ask them about that.
So into Q3 we go. Top 10
Mitch
shooter.
just missed out in P12. The shame that. I bet he could probably have challenged for pole if he wanted to.
Let's see, who do I
Interesting
think's gonna get past?
strategies.
There are a few different ones.
You got 3 people going onto the hards and most of the field going on mediums.
Now, Con's used the hards before. He used the hards in China, I think it was, and he dragged him out for a fair number of laps and got onto the softs afterwards. It wasn't enough to catch Jensen in that race and win it. And but Chris on the hards as well. Chris starting on the hards if he doesn't get into anything at turn 1 or anything. Chris could
that's the
drag
only
those
thing you've got
tyres
to
out.
avoid turn 1 instance.
Yes.
What I tend to do into turn 1, not back off too much, but back off a bit. It's the best thing you can do. Brake a bit earlier than you usually would, and then just go for it straight.
Alright, let's watch. Nothing... Jensen's going to come out first, Jensen or Mike, either one of them.
After qualifying 3, everyone's going to be having a 5-minute break, so you might want to go make yourself a hot drink or something and get yourself some biscuits. Bless me.
Right, Schlee's coming out. Who's this? This is Con.
Con's coming out. I'll do.
I think most will come out. Maybe Weedbags will be the only one that stays in.
I'll do Chris. I'll look at Chris Alien's lap.
I'm gonna watch. Fingers lap. Fingers has been very strong in qualifying, just unlucky in the races.
Yeah. Sorry for that.
Weedbag Surgeon's still in the pit. Surgeon will probably come out in a little bit, so we've got clean track ahead, which he has now.
I have a feeling Chris Alien's probably going to get top 5.
I'm not going to comment on Chris. I don't want to curse him if I say something. I cursed him last night.
Oh no.
Yeah, he got the commentator's curse last night from me.
Yeah, well, Webb's stayed in the pits.
Yeah, Weedbags normally stays in the pits.
To the last minute in case yep, he's got a clear track ahead of him pretty much. He's only got, I think, 1 or 2 cars maybe. You've got, so he is just pushing on his outlet for some reason. Wearing his tyres out, probably not the best strategy.
Right, there he goes.
You got Chris
on his
on his sector 1. He's going to do it, so. He's done a 22.04 second sector 1. And I reckon he's going to do a 55 second sector.
Who's that?
That's
Chris?
vacancy. Yeah. Done a 51.4 in the second sector, Chris Alien.
My fingers is
He's on an
slowed
absolute
right down.
flyer.
Oh,
Let's
let's
see
get on
what we
board
can
with
do.
Chris then.
I reckon a 119 probably will be great for him. But I probably reckon it'd be 120.
Oh, I don't know. 118.9
Ooh, a
for
118
Mike.
by Mike.
It's going to be a
Ooh, it's a
118.
117.
118.0.
118.076 for Chris Alien. That's an absolutely amazing lap.
Chris Alien, something
Almost
to
a full
prove.
second off second place.
Here comes Con, what can Con do?
He's on his cool down lap now, so let's go and see who else
118.3.
is on track.
Right, Pedro the
Pedro's out
off-roader.
on track.
The off track.
Yep, he's off track. Right, he's coming to the chicane. He's just cut the chicane. That's probably going to be... He's just coming to the pits. I reckon he's got some front wing damage or something somewhere.
No, Pedro probably just screwed his lap. We'll come back in the pits, go back out for one more. Right,
Yeah,
his
it's
wee
probably
bed's
best
about to come out.
Depends how much fuel he's got left though, doesn't it? You've got webbing coming out. I'm gonna spectate his one. I think you are as well.
Yes,
Supporting
I am
the
on
Ayrton
his lap.
Senna helmet.
The top four all in the 118s.
He's on his out lap. He is using the softs like most of the other field. I reckon he's probably gonna get P5, P6 maybe.
Weebex is always in the mix in qualifying.
Mm.
He could throw something good. He could throw something special together.
Shame about my crash though in P1, because I would have loved to contend for P3 podiums. I doubt I could have made it, but if I had... But we've got to be honest though, the strategy that I've got available now should work hopefully.
You've got whatever strategy you want available to you now,
Exactly. I don't know whether to go from a medium to hard or a hard to soft.
so...
What would you recommend?
I would tend to go on to the hards. But then it's dependent on if you're going to be able to look after your tyres, if there's any incidents.
Yeah, I'd
my
probably go for
my
hards
last
to
few
mediums.
races in the league, I'd get caught up in something. And my
Yeah,
strategy
I know.
would be ruined, so...
May I ask me, what is this Amy Fulton talking about?
That is Pedro.
Pedro, oh yeah, sorry.
Yes, that's his, he's using his partner's phone.
Yeah, why is he saying you're the dirtiest driver of the league?
Because
What's
it's
that all
Pedro.
about?
It is not true whatsoever. I don't have incidents when I race.
Yeah. Is he one of those comedians?
Yes, Pedro is a comedian. And he's
There we go.
Scottish, so I suppose that's another issue.
Mm.
Oh, Sergit's got a 118.4 up there. Miss Sergit's lap.
Yeah, tell you something now. The penultimate corner for the second sector is a very difficult corner to string
Yes.
together.
Yes, it is.
It's because if you catch the apex, it just spins around.
Yeah, if you catch it, you're off. You're going.
I've done that quite a few times. I tried to take it cautious into that corner. That's what caused my crash, because I went too far over, went wide, and then caught the gravel on the straight.
118.5 from Weebegs. So, Jensen is on a fast lap.
Pedro's coming down for a fast lap now.
Jensen wants another win. 1-3 on the bounce, fourth last night.
Let's see what Pedro can do.
Sure he's itching to win again, Jensen.
Let's hope he can keep it on track.
Not Pedro. Jensen, 1:17.9.
Wow, that's an absolute stomper.
Oh, now then. I think Chris maybe has something in the tank for that. Maybe. Oh, that's going on.
Unfortunately, didn't manage to catch a sector 1 because I was looking somewhere. Right, he's taken a terrible line through this penultimate corner for the second sector. Caught the gravel a bit, that might affect his time.
I did just see
He's
that.
done a 52.7 in the second sector. Let's see if he can gain any time in the third sector. Very cautious line through that. I think he's abandoned his lap, quite to be honest. I think Pedro has abandoned his lap.
No, I think he's going for it. It's the only chance he's got.
It's been a very messy lap.
Unless he's got enough fuel to do another one, he could go again.
True, he's not got a fuel one, so I reckon.
1:27. It's a time. Right, let's ride on board with Chris. See if he can. No, Chris has had an incident. Chris has had an incident.
Oh no. Chris Alien?
Yes.
Oh, no.
He should have enough to get another lap done, I think, if he chooses to.
He might come in for a new set of tyres depending if he has another set.
He might. Right, we'll jump on board with Con then. Con is on a fast lap. Can he snatch pole
We've only
back?
got 2 minutes, so 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. I reckon that people will start diving in now and just getting their fastest laps in. To be fair though, I reckon Jensen's probably going to stay in with that lap.
I don't. Jensen won't go again. That is a tough lad to beat. But I'm not counting out Con, and if Chris goes again, I won't count out Chris.
I reckon Pedro will probably go again.
No, Pedro. I don't think Pedro will. I think Pedro will just stay in there.
Is he definitely still your driver?
No, he's still definitely my pick to win.
May I ask, who was the previous Haas driver?
The previous Haas driver was Avatarius.
I don't have a teammate nowadays, so...
No,
yeah.
he moved to Williams when I decided to come over and commentate. Just so Mike had a teammate, so we left Haas empty, but now you've joined, so you're in the Haas.
Because I can only race. May I ask, how long does qualifying take? I can never remember. It's like an hour, isn't it?
Yeah, 50 minutes, roughly. Right, Chris is in the pits.
I just missed the race for about 5 minutes.
So, that's right, let's have a watch of Schlee.
Yeah, I'm only able to race on Saturdays, you see, so... I'm not going to be in contention for the championship, but...
It's all practice. It's all practice, the racing. And with the bunch of guys that you race with here, it's clean, it's fair. There is incidents, there always will be. But everyone's fair.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't record myself, so I can't hand any evidence in, but hopefully I'll get my first share of screen time.
Well, in the race, I'll do my best to get through everyone.
It must be tough to being the only commentator.
It is tough.
You really need like 2 or 3. Need to set up our own race control.
Right, let's see what Schlee does. 1:18.3. Oh, Chris has got back out. Is Chris going to make it round? 37 seconds.
Pedro is in last place. Well, he's in 10th, but last place in Q3. Mike has just gone off. Just letting the faster cars through.
Right, will Chris make it round? Chris has got 15 seconds to make it. Mike has retired.
So
Chris is not going to make it. Chris is going to miss it.
He's only going to miss it by a couple of tenths as well.
Yeah, he's missed it. Going for Chris.
Oh, well, that's now he just went off.
So Jensen P1, Chris P2 at the moment. Still got Weebegs and Serge actually. Serge is spun. Weebegs and Schlee. Yeah, Serge is spun. Weebegs is up on his time.
Oh yeah, I saw him earlier. He's spun into another corner as well.
Can Weebegs jump onto pole? Ashley can't.
Jensen has put. I reckon Jensen's definitely got it now. No one else can improve.
Oh, 118.
Yeah,
Oh, 105.
he's
Jensen
got
has
it.
got pole. Sergi's recovering back.
Good luck to him in the race, and I'm gonna
You got to go.
probably.
You got to go and prepare. 5 minute break, everyone. Right, so Q3 we have Jensen P1, Chris Alien P2, Com P3,
What a
Weebegs
great
P4, Sergit P5, Schlee P6, Mike Messi P7, Avatarius P8,
the
Fingers
entire top
P9,
six separated
and
by
Pedro
less than a
P10.
second.
The top 5 separated by 5/10.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It makes for a
Mike
good race.
Messi just 1 second off.
Oh yeah, the boss.
Jensen.
When you go back and you're in the lobby, don't ready up on the grid.
Yeah, I read
Okay.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Thank you for
hopefully it's
joining
gonna
me.
be a. You're welcome. I'll probably if I do retire, which I hope I don't,
You're
I
not
will
gonna.
join you back in commentary.
No problem. Good luck in the race.
Enjoy.
You too, buddy. Have a good first
We're
race.
watching your stream. Always will be.
Thank you, mate.
Hey, fair point to you though. The commentary is amazing.
I know.
Alright, anyway. Good luck and
Cheers, mate.
enjoy.
Have a good race. See, Pedro. The
Bye.
commentary's amazing. You suck, Pedro.
Seems legitimate.
I'm just trying to get a better view. Right, guys, the race will start in 5 minutes. I'm going to go off. I'm going to mute my headset, go off. Toilet break, etc., etc. Well, we'll just quickly go through it. Jensen P1, Chris P2, Com P3, Weebags P4, Sergit P5, Schlee P6, Mike Messi P7, Avatar is P8, Fingers P9, and Pedro, the Raging Fool, P10. Right, welcome back. Here we go. Formation lap for the Spanish Grand Prix. So Jensen, followed by Chris, followed by Con, Weebeg, Sergit, Schlee, Mike, Avatarius, Fingers, Pedro, and Skarma, Mitch, RJ Epic, Banksy, TTV, The Boss, and Scary Sausage. So 33 laps today. What can Scary Sausage do from the back? What can Banksy do? What can the boss do? RJ Epic starting in 13th. I'm sure they'll make the first lap charge. Hopefully we'll have no issues at turn 1 or on the first lap. Jensen going for another win. Here they come. So they line up on the grid. Two people on the grid. Clearly had a bit of contact on the formation lap. Must have been with Pedro. Oh, it could be interesting in the turn 1 with Pedro directly behind Fingers. Well, not directly, just to the left of Fingers, I should say. Right. Here we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. Chris straight in behind Jensen. There's a wee bags on Con. Lovely move on the inside. Oh, we've got an issue out at the back there. Oh, I'm not sure who it was with. Green Fingers and RJ Epic. Schlee is back there as well. A few penalties did come up then. We'll find out more after the race. So Weebeg's all over the back with Chris Alien. Con dropped to 4th. Mike Messi followed by Sergit. Mike Messi's teammate Avatarius. Banksy already up to P8. Scary Sausage into P9. And Boss into P10. Pedro dropped a place to 11th. I think Skarma may have just dropped 1. And there is a move by the Boss on Banksy. Or was that Scary? Oh, Scary Sausage is in a Sauber. He's normally a Red Bull. Because he obviously joined late. Lovely move by Sausage. The Boss has had an issue. Jensen with the fastest lap, 1:24.9. Let's see, Schlee lost his wing. Has he gone into the pits? Schlee is into the pits already. Not a good weekend of racing for Schlee at the moment. Right, Jensen is pulling the gap on Chris of 1.6 at the moment. But the fight for 4th between Con, Mike and Sergit is very tight. Let's ride on board with Sergit and have a look at this. He's all over the back of Mike. Maybe a bit of revenge for last night for Sergit, who agonisingly lost the race on the final straight about 100 metres from the line because of Mike's smart strategy call of the 2-stop. Pedro has retired from the session. Let me hang on a second. Let me just get an invite for Pedro in here. That is it. Pedro will hopefully join us in here. With the commentary, Jensen fastest lap 1:22.4. Chris dropping back now. He's on the hard tyres though, so strategy should come into play there. Sergio Steven. Pedro has left the session. Hopefully Pedro will join and we'll find out what happened. Might just off track a bit there. Scary Sausage pulling away from Banksy, closing in on Avatarius. I think Scary Sausage could be in the mix in this race. I know myself, I would not want to have a Scary Sausage driving behind me. And here is Pedro, the off-roader.
How's it going?
What happened, Pedro?
I didn't save my setup before the race, and I used Chris's setup, which was not too good for me.
Commentator's curse strikes again.
I did that and all.
What happened at the start? Was you involved with that at turn one?
No.
You wasn't.
I missed that.
I thought I see a Red Bull. Maybe it wasn't you. I know Schlee was involved in Fingers.
I saw it in front of me. I thought it was Schlee, Fingers, and maybe Banksy.
No, it was RJ Epic because Fingers got a penalty for severe collision with RJ Epic.
Oh, I think I heard him mention his name actually.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened there.
I ended up shutting down the game, so I'm just gonna have to go through your stream.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, you do that. At the moment, we're on board with Sergio chasing down Mike.
Who was the big gainer at the start then?
Big gainer at the start. Let me have a look. I haven't even got the data on or anything. Position changes. Scary Sausage is up 9. Scary Sausage had a great start. He's chasing down Sergio now.
Oh yeah, that's quite a big.
That's a big game.
He started through the back, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He started from the back. He missed quali. Started from the back. Banksy's had a 5-place game.
Oh yeah. He can fly past me at the start.
Yeah.
I get kind of good in the start because Schlee didn't get after a good start, and I had nobody else to go, so I had to just coast.
Chris is he's behind Jensen, but different tyres. I think Jensen is on the softs. No, he's on the mediums, but Chris is on the hards, so he's staying in the pit window for now.
Yeah.
Your headset's making funny noises, Pedro.
Oh.
Thank you.
Just a moment, it stops.
He stopped. So I see you got your partner to write on the stream. Getting mouthy as you Pedro.
Oh no. I don't know why it shows up as Amy. I must have signed her in at some point.
He's lucky I know it's you, really, isn't it? Right, the the game, the boss has come into the pits early.
What happened to Schlee then? Did he have to I take it?
Yeah, he did. He went into the pits. I think he was muddled up in that at the beginning. I'm not 100%. I'm really not. I know there was a Renault there which is Fingers and Epic. I think Schlee must have been caught up in it. Weebeg's had a good start. Oh, the boss has retired.
Yeah, he was struggling in qualifying and all.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's joining us in here. Right, so we have Jensen, P1, followed by Chris, Weebegs, Con, Mike Messi, Sergit, Scary Sausage, Avatarius, RJ Epic, Fingers, Skarma, Mitch, Banksy, then Schlee. Banksy back in the pits already.
The wee Begs must have made a good start or not?
He jumped up one place, took Con turn 1 on
Oh, did he?
inside, yeah. I think there
So
may
was-
have been a smidge of contact, but obviously they're friends, so maybe
Yeah.
Con might have backed off a touch. But it was a good start. Chris just over 3 seconds behind Jensen now. Con will be on the back of Weebegs now, inside DRS. Mike will be in on DRS for Con, and Sergit has DRS on Mike.
Yeah, there's nothing between the top 6, is there?
No, it's very close. To be fair, it was like this yesterday in a few places on the track. Everybody was close.
Is any of the top 6 on the red tile?
Mediums. Con's on the hards, and Chris is on the hards. All of them are on mediums. Oh, Sergit's gone. What's happened to Mike? Oh, Mike's had a spin. Mike has had a spin. So that's Sergit's up. So now Sausage has gained 10 places. Con has got past Beggs. No, Beggs has gone back past him.
The footage I'm seeing is a wee bit delayed because I'm just watching it through the stream settings.
Oh, okay. Right, Con is past Weebegs, but Weebegs should have DRS at the next DRS zone. So we could take him straight back. No, Weebegs is into the pits. So that is now Sausage up 11 places.
I personally think nearly all guys will be doing a 2-stop here. The tyre wear is terrible.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're not the hards. Maybe not the guys on the hards. If they can draw their tyres out, they could go deep. And I know the boss was telling me in quali that he was going to try and draw them out and then go on the softs. But if the tyre wear's that bad, it would be a hard to medium. Or it could be a hard soft. I think Scary Sausage will come into play later in this race. He started on the hards as well.
Well, when I was looking at the tyre wear at the start, just doing 6 laps on the soft tyre, and it was predicting your tyres were like 70% worn.
Flip. Well, that's a bit of dodgy tyre wear, that is.
Yeah.
Mind you though, your tyres are going to be worse, Pedro. It wasn't often that your car was on track. Because you're that bad. You know.
I'm not too sure. There was worse drivers like a couple of races back, but obviously they get rid of the worst driver and put him to the commentary.
It must be bad for you though, Pedro. Last season you had such a good season. You know,
At
I'll
least-
be
at least,
serious now. You had a great season last season, and this season nothing's happening for you.
Nah, it's been a bad couple of races.
Yeah, I mean you finished 5th last season, didn't you? Was it 5th?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, it was 5th. You finished 5th. Now this season it's like you can't finish a race.
Yeah. At least when I go out, it's safe when I go out because I make sure and don't get back on the track of that. If that was, say, Fingers, Green Fingers I'm talking about here, they'd be taking 2 cars out with him. Just the guy he is.
Oh, you and Fingers do have a storied history, didn't you?
Yes.
Right now then, is Sausage closing on Sergio? Let's keep a look at this. He's 4 seconds behind at the moment. Evening, the boss. Terrible race. You're out already. Nick Pedro's just said that. Chris Alien with the fastest lap. Scary Sausage is losing a bit of time to Sergio, but not a lot. Lee Briggs has just put up the fastest lap, but he's out on the soft tyre now. Have a look.
Yeah. It's not the easiest track, is it? No.
No, Spain for the best drivers could be tricky.
I don't think I've finished at Spain yet, near I have.
I've finished at Spain. I don't like Spain. I'm not going to lie.
There's Banks at the caught Mitch.
I think so. I'm not 100% to be fair. Right, let's see. Banksy making a charge. Up to Mitch.
Has Schlee had another incident?
Let's see. No, he's only had one stop. He's on the hard tyre, so we'll be going quite far into this one there, Pedro Schlee. Hopefully Pedro goes hard to softs.
He hasn't reduced the gap greatly to Mitch and Scarmer. He's usually quite fast at catching up with them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe he has got another issue. No, there's nothing wrong with his wing. No, it was guaranteed Pedro was going to end up out of it.
Yes, if Adam says before the race you're going to win, whoever he says that's usually first one out. And they purposely knew I wasn't going to win, but he said it anyway.
Pedro, I was backing you. I was trying to boost your comments. After Spa last season, third place. You know, you've not had the greatest of starts, so... Let's see. Weebe's closing in on Mike. This will be a DRS zone overtake here. Chris 4.5 seconds behind Jensen.
I'm telling you, watch Jensen. I think his tyre wear's due to drop right off.
I'd say his tyres are due to drop right off. Let's just see if Weebe's can make this move. Oh, epic 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. RJ Epic. Oh, Mike had DRS as well. Alright, let's go and have a look at Jensen then. On Pedro's request.
Well, for my strategy was a two-stop, and it had me mediums for 11 laps, and then mediums again for 11 laps, and then finishing off with the hards for the other 11.
Oh, yeah, Jensen's tyres must be going off then.
He's still stretching a wee bit over Chris, but not a great deal.
Yeah, but Chris's tyres will be coming into play now, so Chris will be...
See, I think Chris might be managing it, see to make sure he can get the one stop.
Chris can manage his tyres well. Oh, look, there you go. Pedro Schlee's taking 5 seconds out of Mitch now.
Oh, yep.
Right, let's have a watch here.
We begs and making it.
Yeah, fingers 6 seconds back. No, he might, but he has already pitted once to put the softs on. But he will have to come in again. Oh, a bit of mad defending there from Mike. Oh, Con's pulling in on Chris as well, to be fair. He's within a second of Chris now. Let's go and have a look at this. Connie's on the back of Chris. I think Schlee will be in DRS on Mitch very soon. Right, Con has DRS open. Sector 2, he's got the yellow flag, who's come off? Oh, Mike in the pits. No, Weebags will have to pit again very soon. He's on the softs. If the mediums are only lasting 11 laps. Right, so Mike's in the pit. Fingers is in the pits. Would you, Pedro, would you like to commentate on your good old buddy Fingers?
I'm running behind you, remember? I'm just gonna see if I can get back into their game, so...
You should. If Boss is still in the lobby, which I assume he will, he could probably send you an invite as your friend. Join through the party, Pedro. Join through the party.
Yeah.
You should get back in. Oh, Chris and Con work. Jensen into the pits, first pit stop. And you got Con all over the back of Chris. This could be an epic, a titanic, a mahoosive battle. Chris has a point to prove. Con, champion of last season. Scary Sausage is up 13 places in P3 now. So the top three are all on the hard tyre. Jensen's not slow. Jensen's very fast. He's had a brilliant season so far. I want to see what tyres Jensen's gone on. Right, Jensen's gone on to the hards. Can they go 18 laps? Right, Chris is pulling away from Con again there. The gap's over a second.
I don't think I can.
I think Chris has turned his ERS up or something. He manages that very well. Sergio must have pitted. He's now on the hards. Weebeg's back in the pits. Oh, I wouldn't. Scary Sausage has got some great pace. So Weebags has put the hards on. This should see Weebags to the end. Banksy up 6. Skarma in the pits. This must be. Is this Skarma's first stop? Yeah, this is Skarma's first stop. He's had a good race so far then. The last few races he's had incidents. Avataris is having another steady race, in 5th at the moment. He's new to the league. Scary Sausage, 1:22.1, fastest lap. Looks like Scary Sausage's tyres are coming now. Jensen 1:22.0. Scary Sausage. No, I think the best thing with Chris is draw his tyres out as long as he can and try and hit those softs. I think. Right, Slee is up to 11th now. He's got fingers behind him by 2 seconds. He's going to have a watch. Yellow flag. Oh, that Mitch is probably moving aside for someone. 10-second time penalty exceeding track limits. All because he's moving out someone's way. He doesn't need to now because they ghost at the back of the grid, so Mitch needs to remember that.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like Schlee's losing time to RJ Epic. Oh, Scary Sausage has gone in the pits early.
I think his tyres started dropping off because Jensen was catching him there.
Well, he's got mediums. He'll go at the end of the. Oh, can he go at the end of the race on these mediums?
I think it's a big ask.
Yeah, if you're saying 11 laps on the mediums, Pedro, I'm not sure if Sausage can get to the end. It's going
He
to be
maybe
interesting.
just come out, blast this out, and if it's not working out for him, go for the soft tyre and go for fastest lap.
Yeah. Gone for a second time penalty. Oh, let me just see. Let's figure with Mike. Mike is in 6th again. Oh, what can Scary Sausage do now? Sergeant steady in 4th. Mike in 6th. Banksy closing in on Mike. This could be a good battle here. Oh, let's see if Banksy can make the move. Yeah, Banksy make the move on Mike. Right, Slee is closing on Avatarius. Fingers is closing in on Slee.
I think Chris will be taking his pit stop in the next 2 laps.
Chris is in the pits now, mate.
I was in the
Yeah,
pits
Chris
just now.
is in. Let's see what he does. Right, Chris is putting the mediums on.
You don't know them, but it took Gecko's voice and put on the camera in the box.
Okay, good night, mate. Scary Sausage 1:21.4, fastest lap. Right, Chris on his out lap now. Let's see what Chris does.
6 seconds he's been Johnson.
Lee in the pits again. Chris is closing on Jensen already.
Yep.
This.
Did they just pull a second out?
I think he's pulled out half a second on him. And that's his out laps. So
I thought it says 6 seconds, 8 a minute ago. It's down to 5-8.
right, let's keep an eye on Chris's time here. See how much he takes out of Jensen. He was 5.8 at the start of his lap. He's 5.4 now. Chris is going to be flying.
Yes, he's definitely trying to put on the pressure here.
Yeah. 5.3. .2 behind him now. 5.1. Chris is hammering it.
Yeah. What about Con? Is Con not made a stop yet? I take it.
No, Con hasn't stopped yet. Con is still going.
He's really pushing this out, isn't he?
He is. He's good with his tyres though, Pedro. He really is. He looks after them.
But what's he thinking behind this?
Chris took a second out of Jensen that lap.
Is he thinking maybe he's wanting to try and last out so he can go into the soft tyre?
I think Con might be. I mean, he doesn't look like he's struggling. Maybe that. His ERS is low, Con's. He has done 21 laps on him, but then that just says that Jensen can stay out.
It looks like Jensen's shutting that gap to Con now, but
He's showing it,
Scaling.
but Chris is closing in on Jensen.
yeah. Yeah, I think he's losing time now. Yeah, I think Jensen just took a second out now.
Yeah, Connor's in the pits. Let's have a look, see where they are. Yeah, Chris will get him. Yeah.
It'll be close between Scary Sausage now, I think.
Oh, Scary
And
Sausage
Jensen.
will be back in it. Yeah, Scary Sausage and Con. Surge at 3 second time penalty, multiple warnings. So Scary Sausage and Con. Chris is 3.4 behind Jensen now.
Chris keeps this uphill on him in 3 laps time.
Yeah, but I mean, is Chris going to need to pit again? Are the tyres going to go off? Will Jensen be able to keep him for that long? Jensen's tyres are 8 laps old, but if he's been pushing and pushing and pushing, his tyres will go off a lot quicker.
It looks like Banks and Jeep maybe be lining up Mike Messi.
Yes, Mike Messi time penalty. Oh, Sergic wants some payback after yesterday with Mike. Lovely
Yes.
move by Sergic there, lovely move. Right, so Sergic gets to move on Mike. Can Mike take him back at the next DRS?
Jeep should be able to pull away from Mike. He's just on the tyres.
Yeah, he should, but the DRS will give Mike an advantage. Chris 2.8 behind Jensen now. Right, Sergi is pulling away from Mike. I think you'll see Mike come in around lap 28 and put the softs on. Try and go to the fastest lap.
I don't think it will because he'll lose a lot of places. He'll be back in 11th, 10th, sorry, if he
True.
pits again.
But no,
Don't know
Banksy's
if-
done 18 laps on them mediums. Banksy's got to come in. Oh,
yeah.
Banksy's in the wall. Banksy's out. Banksy is out of the race.
Is it in a safe place?
Yeah, we didn't get a safety car yesterday for Schliebe and crashing in the castle section, Pedro. We can't have one now. Just hit the apex, skidded off, straight into the wall. Sausage is losing time to come now.
Yeah, the older tyres.
Schlee up to 11th now. That's right on board with Chris. That's it.
Can you see it anymore?
Sector 2 could just be a back marker. Nobody's dropped down the order or anything. Right, Chris still 2.2 behind. Scary Sausage is dropping back a bit now. It's 3.1 at the moment. Look at that, Chris is gaining on Jensen. But will his tyres last? Chris is 1.4 behind Jensen now.
So Chris could have DRS for the start of the next lap.
.4 by the end of the lap, I reckon. It's pretty spread out after the top four. Sergi at 17 seconds back. Mike 2.6 behind Sergi. Rebeg's 2.4 behind Mike. RJ Epic 3 seconds back. Avatar is 5 seconds back. Fingers 21. Then Schlee 10 seconds behind with Skarma and Mitch coming in at the back. A pigeon flew in front of his car. Let's ride on board with Mitch. He's here week in, week out, no matter what. Oh, right. Chris is within DRS.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if Chris's tyres will last. If you're saying 11 laps, Pedro, if you're saying 11
Yeah,
laps, he's got 3 laps.
that was for the two stopper, but you could spread them out another few.
Jensen should have enough life. He should have enough life in his tyres after combating 22 laps on them. He'll be left for the back straight. Home straight, sorry. This is it. Can Chris make it stick? Yellow flag sector 3. Here he goes. Oh, he didn't make it. Maybe next DRS. Chris is trying everything.
Yeah. He's laying the pressure on.
Yeah. Pedro I still think Pedro will win. Pedro will win in spirit. As a commentator, I will not say it because I'll curse him. Chris has got to do it. He needs to do it now. He takes a 10th out Jensen there on that right-hander.
This is where he wants to be as close as he can.
Oh, I think he's got it this time. He should have it this time. I think now Chris needs to pull away. Right, so you got Con in third, 8 seconds back. Scary Sausage 8 seconds back on Con.
Oh, the Chris get him, yeah.
Chris got him.
Yeah, Chris will just be trying to maintain the gap and manage the tyres now.
Yeah.
Con really isn't shutting up in the two of them.
No, he hasn't. 7 seconds still. Oh, I'm going to say Sausage's tyres are off. 12 laps in on him. No, he'd lose a place to Sergit, maybe to Mike, maybe Weebegs as well. If he can hang the tyres out.
Chris has nearly broke the DRS.
Nearly. Scarma 13 laps on the hards. Schlee 10 laps on the mediums. Not a great weekend for Schlee. Fingers is 16 laps in on the hards. RJ Epic is 18 laps in on the hards. Some good stints on these hards. Chris is.
There'll be one connected. Mine's is already fucking linked up with mine. Just press it and see what happens.
You what?
Don't ask anything else. Mine's is already connected up.
Oh, Con's closing in on Jensen. Slowly, but he's closing in.
Yeah, I don't think he's closing in fast enough.
No, probably not fast enough. Well, Avatarius could get fastest lap here. Just gone in and got on the softs. Mitch has retired from the race.
Who?
Mitch, Sector 1.
It was the last lap, he'll still get classified.
Yeah, he will get classified, he'll still get points. I have my assistant at the moment sorting out my crisps and sweets, putting them in the alphabetical order. She's a
I think
good
there's
girl.
points all the way down, so it is.
Sector
You get points for
102.
finishing 14th.
That's
No, we crashed it too early. If you made it to the last 5 or 10 laps, then you still get classified.
Right, let's see if Avatarius can get a fastest lap here. He's got the softs on, 1 lap old. Alright, so Chris has got the fastest lap at the moment. Let's see if Avatarius can take that away. He's got the softs on, so he's 4/10 up on his time at the moment, so that puts him to 1:21.4. Sergeant, another time penalty. See what Avatarius gets through this second sector. Alright. Here comes Chris. Jensen's not giving up though, Jensen's still there.
Yeah, it was a 2-horse race there, I'd say.
Yeah, it was a 3-4 horse race until first pit stops for Chris, Jensen, Con and Sausage. And there comes Chris for the win, Jensen second.
Yeah, Chris really didn't need that.
He did. He said if he didn't do anything, if he retired here, I said to him earlier, his season was over. He needed that win. Scary Sausage pull in for fourth.
Yeah, good finish.
Scary Sausage, great race. Let me see. Scary Sausages gains 12 places that race.
Chris get fastest lap or no?
Chris did get fastest lap and all. Right, let's see, Weebeg 7th, RJ Epic 5 place gain should be 8th. 5-second penalty though. Let's see, Avatars. I don't know how the penalties Epic got. Avatars might. No, right, so. That is classification for you. I suppose we should get the winner in here first. He must be talking about somebody else. Is he talking about Chris Pedro?
Well, Chris was always man number 2, so he was for a good few seasons. But he's done well for himself. Yes, he eventually got out of my shadow, and he's excelled.
Thank you.
How do you feel, Chris?
I'm happy.
You needed
Happy.
that.
I didn't think the win was there, but I think I won that race in the first stint. I managed the hard tyres, and then Con came to me, and I managed to kind of kick the hard tyres into a second gear and go. And then once I knew if I kept Jensen within 8 seconds and coming out my pit stop, I always felt I could catch him.
No, you were flying, so you were flying.
You didn't get the commentator's curse. I gave that to Pedro.
Yep.
No, it was a good race, Chris. You did manage the tyres well. Could you have gone longer on those hards though?
I felt I could have probably went. I was tempted to go at about 24, 25 and run the softs, but Jensen, I felt maybe gets a wee bit too far out of reach, and I'm maybe trying to catch him in the last 2 or 3 laps. Whereas if I knew if I took the mediums, I'd get him in a comfortable 4 or 5 laps to go.
Yeah, no, it was good to watch. Very good to watch.
How bad were your mediums at the end there?
Only 45%.
That's not saying that bad.
I could have probably pushed a little harder.
Yeah, but you were catching them at a good speed. Every lap, I think you were 3/4 of a second.
But I enjoyed it. It was a good race.
Yeah,
Once I got to Jensen, I had a couple of moments where I tried to get him and he defended well.
Yeah, I was watching that.
It did look like you and Jensen
Pedro,
were in
your
a
mic.
league of your own. Oh,
That's better. Right. Let's get Jensen in and then we'll get Con in.
Bain really seemed to struggle. So I felt that going on to the hard tyres first is about one of the only tracks in the calendar, but the hard tyre first in Spain, the medium's that powerful, or the soft compared to the hard at the end of the race, it's kind of a no-brainer. I think Jensen put up as much as fight as he could, as much as his tyres would let him, I think, and otherwise I don't think he could have done much. The difference in tyres is quite dramatic.
Oh, I've sent Jensen an invite. I've sent Con an invite. Oh, Jensen is here. Jensen, how'd you feel?
Yeah, I'm going to admit that was a brilliant race, especially right at the end with Chris. Congratulations to him. And
See, wishes you congratulations as well.
Thank you. It was a good race, Jensen. I enjoyed it. A bit of race of strategy, and it played the race.
It was difficult to tell as we had 15 drivers. I was going for the balanced strategy on the medium tyres, but yeah, I used it quite effectively for good pace at the start of the race and hoping to have the advantage at the end of the race. But unfortunately Chris caught up to me very quickly on his new set of mediums. I think he put in the fastest lap of the race as well.
He did. Jensen, still good points, mate. You're still going to be in the lead of the championship because Mike finished,
Yeah.
I think it was 6th in the end.
yeah,
so
the two yous were that far ahead of the rest. Con didn't really get into it at all.
No, Con dropped off when he came
Even with the
I think he
fresher
went-
tyres.
Yeah, I think he went too deep. When he pushed to get to me, I think he burnt his hards out. Because I went for a fast lap in my hard tyres, and then I really struggled for 3 or 4 laps. And that's when Con closed the gap up, and I had to let my tyres come back into a wind.
Alright, let me see if I can get Con in the party. We'll get Con's words on the race.
it was in those last few laps when Chris got past me, I was literally pushing as much as possible to keep winning the DRS. One lap when I see catch back up into the DRS. But, yeah.
Alright, let's see if Con joins in.
I'll put in my personal best in the penultimate lap anyway, which is not a bad lap. Heroic drive from me.
Big drive for Scary Sausage as well, 16th to 4th.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not.
Yes, C4
Driver of the day, well
start.
deserved.
Yeah, driver of the day's up in
drove a
arms.
stonker.
He gained 12 places.
But used to drove the perfect race. You were that far ahead. I'd have been towards when he used to.
That is in my head. Con, have you joined? I don't know, I haven't seen his name. Con has not joined yet. I suppose I can say it. Chris.
Hold on.
Chris, you're driver of the day. You drove a
Adam sounded so depressed saying
You
that.
drove a cracker, my friend.
It was definitely between those two at the front, I reckon. I know Scary Sausage did make up a lot of places, but he'd done it right at the start of the race when there was a few incidents and that. But other than that, it was used two were the main race all the way through there. And when there was like 5 laps to go, we didn't know whether Chris would be maintaining that speed to catch you, or if his mediums were going to drop off a wee bit or not. So we weren't really sure until like the last 3 or 4 laps there.
Is Con joining?
No. Don't know.
Con joining? Oh.
No,
God.
he doesn't look like it. Well, I'm going to cut the stream in a minute. Chris, you can have the final words as the race winner.
Just thank you. I think it was a much needed confidence boost in a bad string of races, and well done to Jensen. I enjoyed that.
What about the next one? Is it not Monaco?
I look forward to it. I'm coming out for dominance.
I know.
Oh, I'm so going to give Chris the commentator's curse.
I've got work.
Con said he lived out of Ps4 and said that he sends his apologies to what.
Fair enough. Alright, well, that is it. Right, it's been a pleasure commentating on this race, and we will see you next Friday. Congratulations again, Chris.